all of my motivators family. I am Marlene Motivates. I am your life coach for all of the things mindset shifting, positivity, motivation, encouragement, all of those things. Welcome to this channel. If you're new here, hit the like, subscribe, all of that. So, today I wanted to talk to you all about. Why you shouldn't give up. Um, hey, Winter Girl, how are you? Welcome. I wanted to talk to you all about why you shouldn't give up. It's important for us to understand that we have value. Thank you so much for hitting the like, for subscribing, and all of those things. I hope everybody's doing awesome. And welcome to your Friday. Okay, welcome to Friday. We made it, everybody. So, why we shouldn't give up, for number one, is because there's so many promises that are open to you. So many. There's so much promises and potential that each and every person has inside. And what is something that is great about me is going to be different for what's great about you. Every single person is born with talents. Every single person is born with gifts, okay? Every single person is born with great things, but it's up to us to identify, what am I good at? What is my reasons? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What is my passion, right? It's a good question. And we can be busy in our whole lives doing all of these things, but never feeling fulfilled, never feeling whole, just going through life, but never living it. So today I wanted to talk to you all about that, giving yourself that permission to go after your life's work, to love yourself and to be your best self, because that's what's valuable and important. Okay. So why you shouldn't give up. Okay. That's something that is very important. Okay. Never let other people get you down. Never let anybody discourage you. Okay. Never. Hi, Pazan. Welcome. That's one of the things that is important. Never let anybody get you down. Never let anybody tell you who you are. Hi, Tala. Hi, Madsen. Welcome. Hey, PMC. Welcome. I wanted to say that to every single one of you. I hope you know on today that you have value. I hope you know that. I hope you know what you're worth. I hope you know what you deserve. I hope you know that you have a place in this world. Don't let anything stop you from being happy, from being at peace, okay? Never let anybody stop you. Know your worth. Hi, Matthew. How are you doing? Hi, Magar. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to today's podcast and discussion, okay? So I wanted to say this. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Now, I know that during this time of the year, there's so many who feel the blues, right? You feel the end of the year blues because of one reason or the other, or just because life is so stressful. But we have to be ones to bring back our own value, to encourage ourselves, to lift our own self up, to give ourselves a virtual boost in the arm. Okay. Thank you so much, Tala. I appreciate that. PMC says self-value is very coveted. Yes, you have to value yourself. You have to respect yourself, because there is nobody that is going to respect you until you learn to respect yourself. Okay. So let's get into these 5 points, and speaking about don't give up. Okay. Don't give up in, your life. Don't give up in anything, okay? What and why we shouldn't give up. The number one point is because we have value. You have value, and not because our value is in monetary status or material things. We have value because we exist. We have value because we're bright beams of light. We have value because of our personality. If more people learn to value their talents, their personalities, their gifts, their energy, if we really, took that in and say, I am so powerful, and instead of allowing other people to talk about us, and we let what other people say and those little things that they drop it to try to drop down your self-esteem, to try to make you feel valueless, and that they are more intelligent or more smart, more beautiful, more this, more that. There's always going to be somebody who has something to say. And you know what I say? Let them talk. We can't stop people from having their opinion, but one thing is for sure: nobody can take away from what we think about ourselves. See, that's the opinion that matters the most. That's what counts, what you think about yourself. So I have to ask my motivators family, how are you feeling about yourself today, fam? Are you feeling bright? Okay. Is your energy overflowing? Do you feel abundant? And if not, why not? See, sometimes the reason why we are not feeling our best, feeling good, is because we're allowing others' negativity, drama, life, stress, worry, anxiety, lack of money to say we are only what we can do. We're only what we can give. No, we are wonderful just because we are ourselves. See, when you tap into your own, okay? When you tap into your own energy, when you tap into your own self-worth, your own light and brightness. See, what happened years ago, I can't speak for you, but I'm just speaking for myself, a personal testimony. Years ago, I used to think I wasn't good enough because I didn't have a life like other people, maybe financially, or maybe like looks, or this, or intellect. But when you start to tap into your own self, and you start to appreciate your own story, your own energy, your own purpose, your own reason, your own passion, you have so many things that you possess, okay? Each and every one of us possesses something special and beautiful and wonderful. Every single person has a testimony of a reason why they shouldn't be here, because so many things could have took you out. Okay? There's so many things. Hi, Joy. How are you? There's so many things that can take us out. There's so many things that can get us down. There's so many things that can discourage us, put doubts in our mind, cause us to feel that we're valueless. Oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that. There's always something that we can look at and feel this small. But don't let that come from us. There's enough of that on the outside. Let the things stay in the external. What we need to focus on is, how are we inside? See, have you thought about lately the quality of woman that you are, or the quality of man that you are? How can we increase our value as a woman or as a man? See, it's knowing ourselves and working on work on your own self-esteem, work on your self-talk. How do you talk to yourself every day? Do you tell yourself, I am intelligent, I am courageous, I am worthy, I can do great things, I'm a change maker, I'm a doer, I'm capable, I can do it? See, when we speak those things over our life, even when the negativity comes at us and tries to bombard us and get us down and discourage us, yes, every single person gets discouraged, but we don't stay in that. We take on what we can do. We stay in the present and we vibrate higher. And the things that we cannot control or change, we let go of. We give it back to the spirit world, right? Because that's the way that we can discourage ourselves, focusing on all of these things and driving ourselves crazy. Okay. Don't let the outside, don't let other people, don't let your past, don't let anything stop you from your own personal value, your own personal self esteem. Feel good about yourself. It's so important to have a healthy amount of self esteem. And I'm not saying to have this big, you know, ego and to think we're better than others, but a healthy amount of self esteem, loving yourself, telling yourself that you are enough, you're sufficient. You're not stupid or foolish. You're intelligent. You're capable. You can do great things. You're a good person to be around. We must have this positive self-talk in order to continue on, because if we start to only feed on the negative on the outside or what other people think that we should be, we'll never feel sufficient. Okay. PMC says self-value is very coveted. Talia says, I love the earrings. Thank you so much. PMC says, I feel radiant. That's what I'm talking about. Radiance. High vibes. Okay. PMC says, can't let dirty feet soil a clean mind. Yes. We have to be very careful, very cognizant of other people's energy. And I know for myself, I never used to pay attention when a person would come in with dark energy. And it's usually the people who are always have this plastic smile. We know them, right? The fake people, the drama people, the negative people, controlling, manipulative. We could keep going on and on with words like that. And we know the people like that. So we have to be very careful of that sort of negativity, evil, wickedness, energy that will sap our energy, make us feel very weak. It start to affect our mental health. And let me tell you something, your mental health matters. If you are around enough people with dark energy, people who are complainers, people who are never appreciative, and all they ever want to do is take, and take from you, there's not much that we will possess. So really pay attention to the people that we choose to keep in our mind and the ones we allow to get into our heart. Because we have to be careful with who we let in our heart, because our heart is our seat of motivation. And if you have people in your heart and they never encourage you, they never fortify you, they never build you up, they never tell you anything positive, anything to support you, is always take, 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 take. And they never say thank you. They never show appreciation, and they never support you in what you need. So we have to be careful of that, because we value ourselves. So I want you to say that. That's the first point on this discussion today. I have value, and you do. You have value, and because we do, we will not let others run over us. We will not let others take advantage of us. We will speak up for ourselves. We will set boundaries and enforce them. That's valuable, okay? So that we don't feel down and discouraged. It's not all the time when we tell people what we want and what we don't like. There's other people are still going to do what they want to, but when we inform them and then they still don't want to do it, you cut them off. You stop talking to them. You don't have to, listen to them anymore. You can block them and you're done. Okay? That's the end of it, because you have to value yourself and respect yourself before others do. Stand, where they say stand for something, or you will never stand for anything. Okay. You got to stand up for yourself. Be confident. Okay. Be confident in yourself. Point number 2, because you have a purpose. Never give up. You have a purpose. Every single person was born for a reason. Every single person was born for a reason. Okay. For some people, the reason was being a supporter, being a listener, or maybe their artistic expression. Maybe they're a kind person. Maybe they're a person who has this amazing ability with cars or with clothing or with singing or an instrument or whatever your particular craft is. Okay. Yes, PMC, born for a purpose. Every single person is born for a purpose. And until we find out our purpose, you'll feel miserable. And I know for myself, until I found my purpose, which I am doing right now, I do motivation, I do life coaching, I go to workshops, I'm around people all day. I never can feel like I'm working when I do my life's work. And the same thing for you all. When you do your life's work, it's something you do with pleasure. I love to help people, but that's my purpose and my passion. And I feel like I'm good at it. So do the things that you're good at. When you live your life with purpose and on purpose, you're always going to feel good. You're going to feel encouraged. You will feel energized, and your stress will go down because you're doing what you need to do. And that's not easy. Hi, Keisha. How are you? Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, everybody, let's get into point number 3. Don't give up because there is so much ahead for you. I'm speaking to you, and you. Also myself. Oh, thank you so much, Slice of Farming. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. And happy Friday to you. So, point number 3, don't give up. There is so much ahead for you. It is. There's so much ahead. When we're going through situations in our life, sometimes we feel like we're only thinking about in the moment and who is not there and who doesn't like us and what we don't have. But if you really take note and value, okay, what do I have? What do I possess? What am I good at? Stay in the moment and appreciate and love on yourself. Hey, Raining Bubbles, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Wellness. How are you all doing? Happy Friday. Welcome into everybody in the chat. If you could hit the like, share this out, I'd really appreciate it. And of course, all my channel members, make sure you drop some of those channel emojis that were live and some of my pictures because I love to see it in the chat. Thank you all so much. So I wanted to say to every single one of you, there is so much ahead for you. Don't allow your mind to focus on what's not working and what you don't have and who supports you and all of this. We get ourselves so overwhelmed with what we don't have and who isn't supporting us and who doesn't like us and we're not where we want to be. No, there is so much ahead of you. Think about your future. Think about all the people that are going to be impacted because of the choices you're making today. That's what I like to remind myself when I get overwhelmed that I'm doing the groundwork. I'm planning my foundation right now. So by making certain choices, by choosing to not give up, by maintaining a positive attitude, by blocking the negative energy, the negative people, shifting your mindset, putting the work into yourself, maintaining a positive attitude. And I'm here to tell you all, I know that it's not easy to maintain a positive attitude because this life and the people that are around are so negative, are so angry, mean, evil, and we could go on and on and on about those things. So we can't focus on what other people aren't doing. We have to focus on what are we doing? What am I doing to make my life amazing and phenomenal? And I'm putting the work into myself. Every time I get overwhelmed and feel discouraged and want to give up, it's because I haven't been pouring into myself, loving on myself, working on me, healing my past so that I can live in my present. with ecstasy. See, we have to put in work into our life by going back in the past. And for me, it's talking to my inner child and talking to that little girl or talking to the little boy and telling, I know this happened to you. Sometimes we have to go back and reassure, okay? I know this happened, but now the adult, I remind myself, I said, the adult Marlene is here. And she's going to take care of you and provide for you and not let bad things happen because we make good decisions now. Okay. We love on ourselves. We know how to take breaks. We know how to set boundaries. We know how to block people and we know how to encourage ourselves. See, before I used to sit down and wait for others to support me, wait for other people to encourage me, wait for other people to be with me so that I could go to the next step. See, I don't need other people to go to my next step. And the same thing I say to you all. Don't wait for other people to live your dreams out loud. If there's something you want to do, write a book, travel to a certain place, heal, forgive somebody, do whatever it takes so that you can be your best person today, so that you can have something to look forward to. See, I'm so proud of myself because I made the choice years ago to start working on myself, healing from generational curses, the things that was said to me, the pain and the hurt that was done years and years ago by my ancestors. Those things happened. But on today, I'm grateful that I said, that wasn't a good habit. See, we have to unlearn the negatives and replace it with positives. See, sometimes our ancestors didn't know that they could do better. They didn't know that they were enough. They were just trying to survive. And I think everybody does the best that they can. But today, we're so much better. And I want to say to every single one of you, I'm so proud of you for keeping your head up when you wanted to give up, for maintaining a positive attitude, for being a role model, for being a better example, for communicating. All of these things are not easy, especially if you are a part like myself of first generational healing. Yes. Thank you so much, Keisha. I appreciate it. Yes, taking care of your inner child and your younger self. Yes. So that's one of the things that I want to say to you all. If you are a part of first generational healing, and I know that many of us, whether you are a millennial, whether you're a Gen X, a Gen Y, a Gen Z, or whether you're a baby boomer, every single one of us can do some work on ourselves. Hi, Shelly. How are you doing? Happy Friday. We all can promote personal growth, personal healing, personal wellness, okay? So don't give up because it's difficult. And for me, it was so difficult, to shift and change from all the negatives that was told to you, and I know many of us were probably told you weren't enough and you were ugly and you were stupid and you can't do something. And those things, they're in our heart and it hurts. And you have to remind yourself over and over again, it's okay. It's going to be okay. They didn't know better, but today you know better. And every time that comes up in my mind, whether it was a past ancestor or somebody right in my present life that tells me that isn't going to work, that's stupid, you're not enough, and you can't do it, and who are you? Do you think you're better than me? When any of those things come up, I remind myself right now and today, and I say it over your life right now on today. Yes, I am enough. See, they didn't know better, but today I can say I am better. See, I don't doubt myself and I don't doubt you either. Not only are we better, we're acting better, we're talking better, we treat ourselves better. We don't stay in resentment, okay? We don't stay in resentment or anger. We heal, we forgive, we get up, we make things happen. We don't expect a handout. we make it happen for ourselves. So every single person who is doing all of that hard work, who is taking place in that sort of healing, I know it's not easy. And it's not easy to be mature, because sometimes you just want to some people, just want to like really do something. You want to say something. No, do not, do not, do not, do not. When you know better, you do better. Leave them alone. Don't even slow down long enough to tell somebody no. Let them do what they're going to do, and you do what you're supposed to do. You keep being a good role model. You keep being a good example. You keep putting out positive energy. You keep being a positive testimony to strength and self-respect, self-worth. Okay? Thank you so much, PMC. I appreciate you. Keisha says, absolutely. You do better when you know better. See? And that's what makes a big difference. Okay? We know better. And you know better. So don't stay in the negativity and keep going, because there's so much ahead for you. You, and myself. See, we're motivated for a reason. We're motivated for a purpose. Every time you feel down, you feel discouraged, you want to give up, tell yourself there's so much ahead for me, and I deserve to have it. Okay? All right. And we have 2 more points. Point number 4, why we don't give up is because life is beautiful. You know, if you really think about it, every single day we have a breath of fresh air. You know, we're able to breathe. We can see. We can think. We have certain abilities. We have food to eat. We have a place to live. There's so much that we have, but it's all about what we do with the life that we have. What will you choose to do with the life you have? Will you sit down on your talents and gifts? Will you wait for other people so that you can do your life's mission, your life's work, or your dreams? Or are you going to go out there, stand on faith, and go for it? Go for the gusto. Believe in yourself, okay? Have confidence. And yeah, sometimes we try things and it doesn't work out. Or you have certain people in your life and they backstab you and hurt you, but you move on. You move on. It's a life lesson, a lesson learned, and you move on. Don't stay in a space of anger, resentment, darkness. You heal, you forgive, and give yourself permission to move on, okay? Life is beautiful, so look for the beautiful things in life that you can hear, that you can see, that you have another day, okay? That there's so much that you can do with your life, okay? There's so much that we can do, and it's beautiful. So enjoy the beauty in this life instead of focusing on the negatives. And that's a lot of times our problems in this life, where we feel down or discouraged or want to give up. It's because we've stopped looking for the beauty, okay? We have to be like a child almost, and have that sort of wonderment in looking for, oh, that's wonderful. Did you hear those birds singing? Did you see this? And the sky is blue, and look at the beauty. The snow is falling, or go outside in nature, or to look at fruits and vegetables, or think about the food you have, or you're able to take care of yourself. Don't take one thing for granted. Everything you have is a gift. Every single thing is a gift. So when you look at it that way, you look at your life as the glass half full instead of half empty. It's all about perspective. And when we keep a positive and happy perspective, we will feel better. Now, this is the 5th and the last point, everybody, in talking about ways that we can not give up, okay? And that is making sure we are taking care of ourselves, okay? When we take care of ourselves, and that's a very broad term, but there's a lot of things that we need to do in taking care of ourselves, making sure we're taking care of our health, whatever that means under the advisement of your doctor. So maybe it could be getting exercise, eating a proper diet, drinking water, taking care of ourselves, thinking about our finances and getting a control of that. Are we using our money properly? Are we keeping people in our life that keeps us healthy? Because sometimes that could be the major problem why we feel down and discouraged is we need to eliminate the users. We need to eliminate the takers. We need to eliminate those who dismiss us and make us feel down, okay? Yes, Keisha, sleeping well. We have to eliminate our stress, regulate our blood pressure, be around people who boost us up, that make us feel good, give us that good feeling in our heart. And if they don't, and they don't show us gratitude, and they don't show that they're grateful, it's time to cut all of those individuals off. I hope some part of this message has been, wonderful for you to think about. I always want to tell all of my motivators family, keep your head up. Be your best self. Know your limits. Set boundaries with others and enforce them. If somebody you've asked them to not do X, Y, and Z and they still continue, stop taking their calls. Don't go around them. Have nothing to say. And don't tell people your business. It's yours to keep, okay? So mind yours and not what others think. What other people think about you is none of your business. What matters is that you're handling your business. You're taking care of yourself, and know that you're enough. Know that you are capable, and know that you have a purpose. So keep your head up. Be positive. Smile every day. And if you are not smiling, get underneath that. Why am I not smiling? Is it something? Am I not rested? Am I anxious about something? So find out your reason why you're not feeling your best, because each and every one of us deserves to feel their best. Okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hey, Eastad, I'm just about to get out of here. Happy Friday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be your best. Be happy. Be positive. Because it's what we deserve. You deserve it. I deserve it. Keep radiating positive energy, positive light, and keep your head up. Keep going. I'll see you guys on the next one. I am Marlene Motivates, and I am your life coach. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys back sometime next week. I'm not sure whether it's Monday or Tuesday, but I'll let you know on the community tab. Oh, thank you so much for coming back to Membership Eastad. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on members only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday sometime, but also in the public sometime in the next week. You guys have a great rest of your day and your weekend. Hold your head up. Be positive. You know what I say over here on Marlene Motivates? Just know it. Just breathe it. And be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.